Hey guys, welcome back. So, I've avoided making this video because I've had a pretty crappy 2016. First of all, welcome to 2017. Let's hope this year's better. But I've had a pretty crappy 2016 year. So, let's start out at the beginning of the year. At the beginning of the year, I started out with a girlfriend, and my girlfriend was Sheila. I've mentioned her in a few other videos, the Crazy Ex-Girlfriend videos, and that's how I started out my 2016 was with a relationship with her. So, not the best start. Okay, and then after that, around March, March 26th was the anniversary of my ex-girlfriend and I. My ex-girlfriend I have avoided talking about in every video possible. I am planning on making a video about her in a later time, but I don't want to talk about it too much, but it was just really hard to go through that on March 26th. And then after that, in, I want to say May, I started a relationship. What is going on with my hair? Okay, I started a relationship with a guy. Okay, so this guy, he is amazing. He's one of my best friends. I've known him for years. And he was really important to me, and still is. He still is so important to me. And we dated on and off for a very, very long time. I don't want to get too in detail about me and him right now, just because it's really complicated. But I did enjoy that. So there are some highs and so right as I'm filming this, I get a phone call from my friend. Anyways, so I do have highs and lows of 2016. So Alex, the guy I'm talking about, he was a high. A very, very high. Okay. I then started to find out more about who I truly felt I was later on. Now, let's talk about towards the end of the year. So, during an off period with Alex, I got back into a relationship with Sheila and Theodore because I really loved Theodore. I was scared of Sheila, but I really loved Theodore, and I thought it would work. It didn't, and that's when I lost Theodore and Sheila as friends for like 2 months. I don't talk to Sheila anymore. We are not friends, and I don't think we ever will be. Sorry if you're questioning this. It's a One Direction body pillow. Don't judge. Anyways, so that was pretty hard on me. And that relationship was not healthy. It was not healthy for me. It was not healthy for my mental state. It was not healthy for my stability. So I have been moving all year. In December of 2015, I moved from my hometown to a brand new city about a half an hour away, so that was not that bad of a change. But then in February, my father moved from my hometown to a place 5 hours away, and I was not okay. It was very stressful. It was very difficult to go through. So that was difficult for me, and I had lost 2 homes in the span of 3 months. And then, sorry, I'm debating on if I really want to talk about this, but in December, my world collapsed. I was not okay. I was having a really hard time. I was having trouble eating. I was having trouble doing normal things. Sorry, it feels like someone's home, but no one's home. Anyways, so that was very hard. What happened was towards the end of December, oh gosh. Sorry, I don't know if I can talk about this. Okay, I can do it. Okay, so it was difficult because around the last week of December, a few days after Christmas, my mom came home from work, and she told me that my cousin was dead. So what happened was my cousin had some issues earlier in the year. He found out his wife was cheating on him, and he was having trouble dealing with that, and he had been homeless because they were separated, and so he was kicked out of the house. So he was homeless. he had some emotional problems. And so, I'm sorry, this is going to be graphic. So if you do not handle death well or suicide or anything like that, please click off this video. So after that, I asked Mom what happened, and she said that his wife came home to find him hanging. They didn't know if it was suicide or murder. Now, I don't want to go too into detail because this might be an open case. I don't know yet. They don't know if it's suicide or murder yet, as far as I know. I have not talked to my mom about it because my mom just went to the funeral a few days ago. And I don't really want to bring it up right now because I know it's a really stressful part of her right now. But they don't know if it's suicide or murder. And so that was really, really hard. And just after that, no, just before that, actually, this happened first. My grandfather was brought into the hospital. He had the flu, which is dangerous enough for someone in his 80s. But he had the flu. And when he had the flu, he went to take a shower. Because flu sometimes feels better when you're in the warm shower, I guess, and it helps clear up the nostrils and everything. And when he had done that, he had gotten really dizzy, and he fainted. When he fainted, he fell, and the way he fell, he hit his arm on the hot handle. So the hot water handle, turned all the way to hot, and he burnt up his arm, and he had really bad burns. Like, all the skin on the back of his, I think it was right arm. So, all the skin on the back of his right arm was gone. And that was really bad. And he was recently brought back into the hospital due to complications with the healing of his arm. And I have not heard back from the hospital about anything. And then, actually, towards the last few days of the year, I got so, how do I say this? So you know how bad things always comes in threes. So my grandfather was one, then it was my cousin. Here's number 3. My third bad thing that happened was I found out my uncle had cancer. So my uncle, he has lung cancer. He went into the hospital. I don't know why he went into the hospital, but he only has stage 1, so I doubt it was for anything to do with cancer. You know, with my uncle, you'd think the first thing to get him would be his liver failure, not cancer. With his cancer, it's stage 1 lung cancer. It's stage 1B. And they think he's going to survive it just because the tumor's, sorry, my hair. The tumor is not big. They have to remove, I think they said 1/3 of his lung. And that was a third thing that just destroyed my year. And then we found out Debbie Reynolds died. She was an amazing actress. She was my entire childhood. I cannot spend a Halloween without watching a Halloween Town movie. Those movies were my entire childhood. I know her daughter died too. I don't know her daughter. I've never seen Star Wars. All I know is she played Princess Leia. I'd never seen that movie. So, I've had a pretty crappy 2016. There's a lot crappier things that happened that I'm just not ready to talk about yet. I'm just not ready to discuss with the internet just because it's more of I need to be emotionally ready to talk about it. And you guys are like my therapy. I know I can talk to you guys and get support anytime I need it. And I really rely on that. I know I could have done a really much better video for this. I could have done it a lot better, but I didn't want to script it. I just wanted this to be honest. Lay it on the table and let you guys know what's been going on with me. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in 2 or 3 weeks. It's just, with everything that happened, I wanted to be able to do this video, and I needed to be ready. So I needed just a couple weeks off. I'm going to go back to filming once a week. I have a bunch of other videos that I've already filmed, but I just wanted this one to be the first one I posted. Anyways, I'm really sorry if this was jumbly and hard to understand, or you guys just don't agree I had a pretty crappy year. There are a lot of the things that happened I was just not ready to talk about or explain, because it doesn't just involve me and my family. It involves a lot of other people, and I don't want to get anyone in trouble with it. Anyways, I love you all. Click over here for to subscribe to my channel. Click over here for my last video. Click down here for a playlist. And click right here for your best match, I guess. Whatever video YouTuber recommends next will be down here. I love you all so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you all next week. Bye.